Trading screens light up like stars, dreams of yachts and fancy cars, chasing profits near and far. Next move could raise the bar, from the cubicle to the top. Flicked the mouse and made it pop. Now my wealth, it never stops. Living life in flip-flops. Rock firms gave me wings to soar. Money flows from every door. American dreams, what I adore. Living big, I want some more. Calculated risks we take. Morning coffees at daybreak. Every trade a tidal wave. In this game you feel so brave. Got no boss to clock me in. Just my strategies to win. Freedom's now beneath my skin. Prop firm hustle, here we spin. Prop firms gave me wings to soar. Money flows from every door. American dreams, what I adore. Living big, I want some more.
Here's the big
All right, what's going on, everyone? Good morning, good morning. What's up, what's up, what's up? It's Big Bag Wednesday. We're going to dive right in. News just came out. What did the news come out as? What kind of news did we have? Oh, trickery. We didn't have any news. It's at 9:45. PMI, 10 o'clock, ISM services PMI comes out. So we'll be waiting for that. Expectations, 54. This is Big Bag Wednesday. This is where we trade with everyone. So I'm here. It's going to be the last live YouTube until next Wednesday. So just for anybody that wants to catch us in the mornings, we have a group. You can join that group. If you want to trade with me daily, you can do that. So I just want to be very clear. Now, I will say price yesterday was a little trickery as well, because we had the 15-minute. What up, Troy? Whoa. You're in here like right now. Like you what's up, man? I don't know if you can hear me. Hold on. Let me make sure the control room is up and going for Troy. All right, now I can hear you, and I think you can hear me. Possibly. Let's see. Yeah? Woo! There we go. Can you hear me? Yeah.
I got you.
Cool, man. All right. Yeah, so a little bit of trickery yesterday because we broke the 15-minute range heading up. Man, woo, sneezing this morning. And now we're looking at, I'm gonna put these on so I can get nice clean audio. We broke the 15-minute range going up, and then we ended up closing sort of back down for the day. It wasn't really much of a power move by any means. So what are we going to do today? You know, is it more of the same? Are we going to go and fake out? Are we going to reverse? What is the deal? You know, we're still in this uptrend, and I had this little trend line. We did break this trend line. I think it's a valid trend line. I mean, if you're Tory Trades and you're seeing that trend line, how is that not valid? You got more than two touch points here. This is nice. And it's on a 1 hour time frame. So I think it's pretty good. We break it, we go back up, we test the breakout level right here. This is exactly the move. That would be, you know, maybe a shelf on a lower time frame. I don't know. We can call that a shelf on a lower time frame probably. Let's go down to a 30-minute and see. Yes, look at that. Look at that. Boom, right there. So 30-minute shelf, delivering from it. Didn't break structure. Didn't really do anything. We're just headed back down. Tom, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Hope you guys are doing well. Stuart, Jose, Mike, Lewis, David. Hope you guys had a good trading day yesterday. We got W's yesterday? Who got a W yesterday? Let me know. So we're delivering from this 30-minute shelf. We are, let's go down to the 15-minute, sort of building this 15-minute trend line liquidity here. It could be a bear flag scenario. I don't know, folks. What's that look like? Potentially, right? So we'll keep an eye on that. On the 15-minute. Got a few. Nice, Tom. Beautiful. David. Sovereign. Stuart once again coming through with the dubs. Tobez. Mike. So pretty much everyone in here. Nice. Excited to hear that, guys. Right, Troy? Always makes us, it tickles our heart.
Yep, for sure.
So, let's see here. Head over to Bookmap. Boy, I feel like I'm getting sick, right? But my body feels fine. Like I'm not sick. It's weird. It's just all right here. All right, so Bookmap not really showing too much. Let me widen this out. What is going on here? All right. So not really showing too much because we already grabbed. So liquidity was sitting up there. We grabbed. That's kind of on the shorter time frame right there. Zoom out a little bit. We could see 21,425, 21,600. Was 21,600 ever grabbed? That's the question. Let's see here. 21,600. That's what we grabbed. Yeah, that was grabbed. Okay. I don't know why, but it seems like that's a psychological level. All right, there we go. I think I turned it down last night. We were having audio issues yesterday, so we should be good to go now. Nice and hot. Yeah, so 21,600 was a level yesterday. Point out, but we grabbed that. That was right in here as we flew up through the high of day. So right now, just looking at structure, we'll take a look at a higher time frame, like a 4-hour. Nothing's really changed. The only thing that's changed would be the trend line break. Possibly even, is that? Is that like a possible? I don't know. Is that? What is that? Sort of a widening cone, rising, widening cone. Maybe I don't know. Is that a bear flag? Just everything's a bear flag. Yeah, I don't really, I mean, yes, this is a widening cone here. I mean, take it, hey, it's good. That's what it's giving us, man. What can I tell you? So I don't know. This kind of is weird because this candle is weird. I probably would just, I don't know, use something like this. Maybe more of like a rising wedge, just because these swing points are going, these don't line up. So anyways, just a thought there. There's always touch points on the chart. Look, let's just get it going. Let's do trend lines everywhere. Yeah. Here's that time frame. Here's this time frame. We broke that way. We broke down. What way are we going? This is what traders do, right? This is what we do. Analysis paralysis. Yeah. Either you know or you don't, If you know, then you know. I mean, that's a pretty valid trend line too. Sorry, but it's true. That one's not really valid because who cares? So I think that looks pretty good as far as just, what I got here. On the daily time frame, we're right dab in the middle. So nothing's really changed. We're just in the middle of this candle. Yesterday's candle. Inside bar so far. That's pretty much it. You can slap on the MAs to see more. I don't know why they disappeared from that chart. That's so weird. So you come over here, you go to the daily, and what do you got? A mess. You got a mess. No real clear direction other than, you know, if she comes down, I think these are buying levels. I think these are buying levels, guys. I think that's why. I mean, like, if you're having the 200 on your chart, price cover, look, zoom out. You know, 200 is a place where a lot of buyers rest at. And so you're just seeing these buys right off the 200. Sorry, that's the 100. Hold on, let me put the 200 on there too. So look at the 200 holding up. So here's a 100, right? Breaks past the 100, you're going to get buyers down there at that 200 because we're still trending up. Look, it's perfect. Buy, buy. See this? Now in a downtrend, it's the opposite, right? So there's 100, there's the 200. And until price, like what a lot of traders get messed up with, and this is why the strategy is very tough, is because look, you have candles closing above the 200. So what do you do there? Oh my gosh, it's flipped. Okay, then that's it. They get out. But you got to give it some space too. But here you actually see how this breaks through. Anyways, not a training on the 200 and whatever. But just saying, it's a very laggy strategy. But we can see we're still in a trend. And we're going up. So I mean, for all intents and purposes, we're still in an uptrend. We're still above the 100. We're still way above the 200. So we could come down quite a bit more. I think this support area is fantastic to look at. I think that's a great area to look at. So we'll keep our eye on that as we develop, but we're far away from that right now. Right now, it looks like she's just deciding, are we gonna start rounding out because we've already started to round out, or are we gonna rocket ship up? What news do we have to help us do that? Do we have any news to help us do that? Not really. Not today anyways. We got 9 o'clock news coming out here. That's going to be your PMI. Is it the PMI? Let me make sure. It is the, yeah, ISM PMI. So we pretty much have that. Again, 1 hour, you know, we're just ranging. For lack of a better term, we're just in the middle of a big range. That's it. Does that mean we can't scalp? No, we're going to get our scalp on, but it just means that there's no real clear direction. And we can use the tools we got. What are we looking at as far as SMT, Troy? What are you thinking? Anything?
Let me look here.
Yeah, no, take your time.
There is some bearish SMT right now, but I want to wait for the market to open to see kind of what happens before I, you know, get excited about taking a short, because you know, I definitely think this could have been a pullback just for us to go higher. So just kind of stuck here in between right now, brother.
That makes sense, you know. That makes sense. Sorry about that. Hold on.
Trading screens light up like stars.
Yeah, I would like
My
to
bad.
see, you know, if we're going to go down or go up at market open, you know, I would like to see, you know, the NAS or the ES sweep London's low, and then see the one strat for life model
Yeah.
project us higher, right? But if we don't see that, then we're probably just going to go up.
Yeah,
Because
Troy's,
right now-
just so you guys know, if you don't know Troy, he's Coach Troy in the Midas Touch Trading Group. You know, we're on School. We've been featured on the School podcast. We've been on James Pelton, Chris McCauley, the list goes on. And Troy puts out these Monday overviews. And I just want to kind of brag on you just for a second. Like, Troy is the shit. So if you're sitting there not knowing who Troy is, you need to know. Troy knows what's up. So when he tells you his idea, there's a reason. He's very chill. May not sound like he's very relaxed, but the dude is a badass. And so pay attention when he talks. But he's talking more like SMT strategy. I don't know if you guys know what SMT is. He's very technical, very mechanical, very ninja with his entries. So he's really looking at other things that I'm not going to be showcasing as much, which is cool. You get the best of both worlds. You get a yin and you get a yang almost, you know. But we both agree with each other. I mean, we both know we are badasses in our own right. So like, as long as you're consistently winning, you're a badass. Anyways, yeah. So just in case somebody out there doesn't know who Troy is, you need to know. Smash the like button for Troy, guys. Also, just a badass family man of God, and just a badass, period. He can whoop your ass and survive in the wilderness naked.
I don't know about that.
Yes, he'll whoop your ass and survive in the wilderness naked. You heard it right here, folks. Okay, so
I can definitely do the latter. I can definitely do the latter.
Smash it for him, guys. So, okay, go ahead. So continue, man.
Yeah, so that's pretty much all I'm looking at, because, you know, Asia, you know, kind of grabbed some liquidity. London went down, grabbed. So we've grabbed quite a bit, you know, and now, you know, if you look at London, you know, timing wasn't right, but we're, you know, starting to break structure on you know, we broke structure kind of on a 15 a little bit. Kind of looks like we're maybe going up higher. Let me drop down to a 5. I mean, there was a one strat for life model that played out, but it was a breaker block, but it wasn't. I mean, there was a little gap on the break of structure, and there was a gap and a breaker block on top of each other, and then we just bounced off. I mean, we basically retested that and then took off up higher, but it's just stumbling. It's not really moving right now. So it's kind of waiting for, you know, maybe this news at 10 o'clock, or maybe the market open, and before it's going to really tip its hand and show us which direction it's going to go. But I'm kind of neutral right now, just because, you know, the bearish SMT that happened yesterday, you know, that already kind of played out. You know, Asia and London, you know, the SMT kind of played out. It's already gone down. So I'm not bullish or bearish. So I just need to wait and see what happens after price opens, when the market opens, to see if price is going to tip its hand. You know, is she going to keep going up, or is she going to come down here and grab these lows and then present another one strat for life model to say we're going bullish? That's basically all I'm looking for. Does that make sense, Mike?
Yeah, you're looking for liquidity to get swept.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So the market maker model that is currently playing out is excuse me, is well, there's two that I see, because Asia really didn't consolidate. She did, but it just didn't, like, just judging from the candle pattern, she was more like in a trend. You know, we trended down into London. So it's really kind of an Asia expansion. That's the way I look at it. I don't know, maybe you guys see it differently, but I mean, this isn't really consolidation. She didn't move a lot, but she's sort of trending. She never really even broke structure on a 5 to the upside. She was just continuing down until the very end. I guess she snapped back about halfway, but it's just less consolidating, more expansion, just kind of like over here, what we did here. Very similar, right? She snapped back halfway, but I would consider this little, I don't know, that to me just looks like a little heinous dump with a retracement, more like chop, you know. But this is more down. This is an expansion. Same here. Little less, right? But a little less, but just not consolidating, not chop like we see up here, not sideways, right? So then you have London breaking the lows. So when you have sort of expansion with breaking lows, you can get this retracement back to the middle, not breaking the high of Asia. And what happens is the market opens up and pretty much pushes down. So if we can get a one strat for life model going down, even though we didn't grab high time frame liquidity up above, I could get behind something in here for more like a unicorn model, you know, a one strat for life model moving down. All I need to see here is a higher time frame, maybe a 15-minute break of structure to the downside with a pullback into a shelf, and then we can see that expansion down. So that's one scenario. The other scenario is that if this is consolidation, right? If I'm wrong, then it's the complete opposite. So pretty much.
Well, think about this, Mike, real quick.
Yeah, please.
What if I honestly believe that an expansion leg down during Asia could be accumulation, even though price isn't consolidating,
absolutely,
moving sideways.
Yeah,
the market makers could be getting little buys on the way down, right? So it's accumulating, price is accumulating.
Yeah.
We could put up, and that's kind of where my point is. If we see a quick, sharp retracement down to take out London's lows, and then we pop up and create a one strat for life model to a bullish one, then there you go. That was all accumulation.
Yeah, it goes both ways, right? The only thing with the market maker model that I'm looking at, like the popular ones, the ones that we have in our school group, right? The four major ones, right? Is that if it's going to pop up, typically it won't grab London with this idea of accumulation. So Asia accumulation, Asia range, which this doesn't look like range, but you're right, it definitely could be, just it didn't move very much, so it definitely could be accumulation. And then you have London basically grabbing one side, in this case the bottom of the range. Mm-hmm. The next move is essentially a straight up thing. Like this would just be sort of like the market opens, boom, you go here, you're just up for the day, you're just out here. So that would be the next move. And if I zoom out and I just keep that on the board, look at how nicely that looks to the pattern that we already have, right? So meaning
something else I want to show you on a 4 hour.
Like I know people are thinking like this is like a 1 hour break or a 15-minute, whatever, 4 hour break even. They're going to try to play that. But I honestly think that right there, that pattern could easily play out today. But I just want to mention before you go into that, if this is a break, right, let's go back to the 1 hour and let's just talk about this trend line break, because, you know, you're going to be right 50% of the time on these trend lines. It's all money management. Everything is. But in this case, look, is that a break? And is that going to be, you know, I don't know, man. Like, you tell me. We're only going to find out after the market opens and she picks a direction. So this could potentially do this, Troy, where this is your leg down, this is your pullback, next leg is down, right? Nice, healthy leg down, taking out Asia's low down here, previous daily low. And you essentially have this pattern now, and who knows how deep this goes before, but you have trend line liquidity, and this is what I'm looking at, trend line liquidity, all those yellow markers right there. And so I do see price do this a lot. Usually it builds up a little bit more than this, or, you know, I'm not gonna say usually more, but this to me is trend line liquidity as well. So I could see a case for both scenarios playing out. I think the smartest move is waiting, like you said, for a one strat for life model to play out, because at that point we'll get a break of structure, we'll get the inefficiency, we'll kind of, you know, and then maybe we even look today and make sure that she breaks that 15-minute range in a particular direction. That might be a good idea. But yeah, please go ahead, man.
Yeah, pop to a 4 hour.
Yeah.
And tell me what you see that we're bouncing off of right now.
Oh, right now.
Zoom in.
Let me zoom in. Oh, the gap. Yeah. Yeah. So we could be delivering from that 4 hour gap as well. Man,
what is also on top of the gap that we're specifically wicking off of, that we wicked off of already?
Specific. Oh, like previous. Oh, that we're wicking. Oh, up here.
Yeah. Move your chart over. There,
Sorry.
There you go. Yeah. What do you see there to the left of the 4 hour fair value gap?
Is this the gap you're referring to right here?
No. where your yellow box is.
Oh, yellow. Okay. Where? Let me see here. To the left, right here. You talking about
what's there? But yeah, what's there below? It's a red candle.
this? Sorry,
Yeah.
I don't know. Another 4-hour gap. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, that's right. And what does that mean when you have two fair value gaps that overlap each other on a 4-hour?
Which gap? This? Okay, sorry. Let me line this out right here. This.
If somebody can see it in chat, type it.
This gap right here, right? That's a 4-hour gap.
No, the one above.
Okay, so this one that I have marked.
Yep. There's another one that overlaps it.
Above? Where?
To the left of it.
Like I have this gap.
Candle,
oh, this one.
Going down.
This one right here.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah. My bad.
Yeah, all right. So what's that mean when they're overlapping like that?
Right. Yeah. I got you. You want them to answer? Or you want me to answer?
I want to see if anybody knows it in chat.
Okay.
What's that called?
All right. Be more specific. Like when you have one candle overlap and close over the fair value gap in one candle, what is that called? When it's just one candle that disrespects and creates.
Delete your yellow box. Maybe that'll make it a little clearer.
Well, I'm gonna turn this into a 4-hour fair value gap. There we go. See how they overlap. So this is the fair value gap right here, right? And then you had one candle close over it. So this gap is not really what we're talking about. Let's just expand this out.
Yes, exactly.
So that's what we're talking about, guys. This particular gap right here is what he's talking about.
So they're very strong. They're stronger than a inverted fair value gap, in my opinion. It's an inverted fair value gap, but when you have where there's no wicks crossing either one of them,
right,
it becomes something else.
Yes. Yeah, Sovereign got it. Good job, Sovereign.
Yes, it's a BPR.
Yeah, it's a BPR.
So that's what we're facing right now.
Right.
Like you always have to zoom out and look left.
Yeah, it's a good catch.
When you see something like that, like you got to break through that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is gonna hold price up for sure. That's just, you got buyers down here, and then on a lower time frame, you could even argue underneath that you have a order block that you need to break through. I mean, you have another fair value gap. There is a lot to sort of, because you're in a nice healthy trend up, and it is a healthy trend because you're having these nice extension legs that create gaps. So when price gets back down to the gap, they get held up, they're strong. So this is a nice healthy trend. Definitely makes me think that we could just continue, and kind of zooming out on the daily made a lot of sense because you could just see we're clearly still in this very bullish uptrend. Sorry, I don't know what the hell's going on there. We're still in this bullish uptrend, and for lack of a better word, the trend is your friend, right? The better saying, the trend is your friend. So yeah, man, I'm with you, Troy. I think we got to be smart, and if we do deliver underneath this London range, we need to close some type of candle body down there, on a higher time frame probably before getting too excited about it. Like if we see a one strat for life model on a 1 minute down there start to play out, well, we're in the middle of yesterday's range, so it's not as exciting. That's the only thing, man. We called yesterday like a champ. Yesterday was called like a champ. And what was crazy, check this out, guys. There's just a little bit of a recap here for yesterday, just because I think it's pretty cool. We called it. Price went up even further. No problem. No problem there. But here's the thing. And let me get rid of the trade from yesterday. I'm going to delete that from the board. And I just want you to see something. I know somebody in chat will notice this. I'm going to put a vertical. Darn it. Sorry. Click something wrong on my computer. 1 second. Close. Okay. Check out this candle right here. So we had our high of day marked, right? This is our first, our 15-minute candle range was here. This is our first 15-minute candle. Let me go down to a 30-minute. Sorry. check this out. So as this candle went up, I got out, and there was a reason. So I want you guys to, I want somebody in here to remember. So it's not me saying it, but look at this candle right here and tell me what's different about this candle, right? We went up. So here's the first 8:30 candle. Yeah, David's on it, man. David knows what's up. So I got in, even though we pumped up first, I got in right on the open of this candle. I wrote it up here, pretty much got out right there, little short, little, you know, I don't remember how much percentage. I would like 0.6%, 0.7, something like that of the account. Or no, it was a little bit more than that. But regardless, I got out because we opened high. So a little bit of alpha for you guys. And if you appreciate this, you know what to do. Get that algorithm going, man. But the way that I look at candles, and this will like really help you with your trading. David, tell me, has this helped you with your trading, bro? Understanding this? And other people in here have heard me talk about this. Has it helped you understand when to stay, when to get out, when to maybe wait, how these candles open? If you do not have a bottom wick and you're opening high, I'm looking at that. I'm going, well, chances are you're playing odds, right? So chances are you're going to create a bottom wick. Well, why not get in when this candle creates a bottom wick? Why would I want to get in high? So I did get in right away and rode it up a little bit. Then I got out because I was like, dude, we're coming back down. It didn't come down for 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour, you know? And then an hour and 15 minutes later, which is fine. That's fine. I just wasn't going to stay on stream that whole time. Look at what happened. We ended up coming down, creating the bottom wick, right? Just barely, but that's all you need. Creating the bottom wick, opened up another candle. That looks like it opened low to create some range for the bottom wick. Give me some range. And then we moved up from there. So it was created. The other thing, this candle right here, 15 minute, had no bottom wick. So that was no problem. But that was very suspect to me. And it's just something I look at, right? So that's why a lot of times, and that's a 30-minute time frame, right? It's even stronger on a 1 hour. But you have to understand, like moves like this, like candles like this, no top wick. Here comes price, creating the top wick. Candles like this, no bottom wick. There's your bottom wick. It's something that after 8 years of trading that I've looked at and I use. Like here's a really good example too. Here's no bottom wick on this candle. And this candle over here comes down and like literally taps and creates that bottom wick. Now here's one that never got tapped. So what do you think is going to happen over there? Well, its price is going to tap it. And I have to assume that. I just don't know when, right? Now, a lot of times, what'll help me, it's not giving me like a target. Oh, we're going down there. I'm just going to take shorts until we get there. No, because sometimes they never get tapped. I mean, that's just the case, you know? That's just a fact. But what it can do, like here's no bottom wick here, right? What it can do is sort of help you when candles open, right? So if you're opening low, if you're looking for a long, right? Say I was looking for a long here, opening high is not what I want. I want price to open low, not high, right? I want no top wick. So you see how the odds start to stack up in your favor if the candle opens with no top wick. Does this make sense, guys? Type yes in chat if that makes sense. If you're understanding that, type yes. Get a feel for the room here. 8:45 is going to be news, yellow, orange folder, and then 9 o'clock is PMI. Tom says yes. Lewis says yes. Okay, these are guys in our trading group. And so if you want to learn more, join the challenge. Come in, learn what we're talking about. This type of stuff is just daily. I will be trading live on private stream in the mornings starting tomorrow. So I will not be here on YouTube in the mornings. Big Bag Wednesdays, I might do YouTube. I don't know. But we're going to be getting after it. I'm going to be teaching range theory, candle theory, some swing trading stuff that we have. It's really sexy. and these scalping methods, just different tools that you could put in your tool belt. I did want to take a look at VFI real quick. Yeah, so that's interesting. VFI, down here, the volume flow, just taking a look at what volume is doing. Not really interested in CBD. Okay. Nothing really there for me on that time frame. But yeah, basically this nice little trend line moving up here on the 30 could be, who knows. But essentially, yeah, those candles, when they open up, it helps, you know, if we're opening low, I'm looking for a long, that helps me determine like, okay, this is really sexy. Now, where do I want to get in with this long? And that's when I use shelves. That's when I break out the shelf method. And you'll see me do this. Price never got down here yesterday. But had she, let's say she opened low, this would have been a no-brainer. I could even start stacking orders in this case. If she came down, you know, here's another something. I'll just give you guys some alpha this morning. Hopefully you can handle it. Let me just go ahead and fib this 1 hour candle. See this right here? This 30-minute candle, excuse me. I'm going to fib the 30-minute candle, right? And what I'll do is I'll go over to my regular fib, right? Fibonacci. And what I'll do, I'm fibbing this 1 hour candle. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look at, so these right here, these numbers that I have, take a screenshot. These are the numbers you should have inside of your fib. This is what professional traders use. They use a 0.23. This is a very bullish, this would be if price pulled back. These are all buying levels in a bullish scenario. So this is what market makers do. This is what institutions do. These are the levels that they're looking at. So why wouldn't I follow that? Look at how perfect that looks. Now look, I'm going to get rid of this. Now we create one stop loss for all of these. Let's say it's behind the wick here. Okay, so we're behind the candle wick. Put them all right there. What does that do to your orders down here? Now you might say, well, where's your TP? If you follow the way I trade, I don't have strong, hard TPs. I like to trail price and squeeze the most out of my trades, just like the greats. Why wouldn't I want to trade like them? But if you're trading a prop account, you got to have some TP levels. Okay, up to you. I can maybe, you know, I mean, inside liquidity levels on a lower time frame, whatever. But the point is, let's say price dips and gives me this at the 0.23, right? Getting a nice entry. That's a bullish entry. As she drops, right? If she drops down here, let's just say she drops all the way to the shelf. I'm picking up this last order if each of these are, let's just say 0.2% of the account, right? Now I'm at 2, 4, 6, 8. So we're almost at 1%. But what's nice is the distance here doesn't change to my stop loss. So I'm getting more of a win. Let's say price pulls back up. All right, right here. This trade is obviously going to have a better risk to reward. So I'm squeezing more out of that trade. So you put these together and you're winning a lot more than 0.8%. Does this make sense? Hopefully it makes sense. So in this case, it would have been a lot more. I mean, the 0.8% right there was 63. 63 is right there. So that's literally 0.8%, I'm sorry, not 0.8%, 0.3% right there. And then so you start adding these together, especially if price runs, you give yourself a better, not only just position sizing, average position, but you're also buying at key levels based on a Fibonacci. So you can really take one, candle and fib that candle. And that's what you call fractalities in trading. Like, it's been proven. So anyways, Sam, it should, bro, it's really just been like problem after problem of trying to get the challenge done. Not anyone's fault in particular, but yeah, it should be today. We'll have it all done, and I'm thinking probably tomorrow morning, bro. So I know a lot of people are excited to come in and check it out, and I've been talking about it every day. It's not nothing. It's out of our control a little bit. So should be done today. And I know I keep saying that, but it really, there's really no reason why it should not be done today. And if you're interested in checking it out, it's going to be the interactive challenge. This is going to show you who you are as a trader. A lot of people dive into trading, and just hear me out for just 2 seconds, guys, seriously, because I think as I'm not going to be in YouTube moving forward every single day, we've been crushing it, by the way, but like the private group trading with these guys, that's where we come off a mute, we talk to each other. It's actually a real thing. It's not just like YouTube fun, right? So we try to teach, and what I was going to say is like, when I got into trading, nobody really sat me down and said like, what's your lifestyle? You know, what kind of personality do you have? And these are kind of very important things when you get into trading, because a lot of people just say, I just want to scalp, or I just want to swing trade, or I just want to, they don't even know. That's why they're not successful. So, you know, learning who you are as a trader is kind of important. Learning what style of trading fits you and your lifestyle first, right? So the challenge kind of starts wide, and then it narrows into specific strategies for that, for your personality, for that specific, because I was a swing trader for years, and then I moved into scalping. I've only been scalping for about 2 years almost. And so, or day trading, scalping, I should say. So like swing trading was where I made 90% of my money, you know, or day trading, intraday trading, swing trading, all kind of jumbled right there. But, you know, sometimes holding trades for weeks. But when it comes to scalping, it's a different beast. You just have to have time, period. You cannot, if you have a certain mentality or a certain characteristic traits, you should not be scalping early on. Early in your trading career, I think it's a very big mistake to try to go and scalp. You're just going to lose. Like if you're inconsistent, it's probably why. Higher time frames is where you could just relax. You don't have to look at the chart all the time. Then that starts to sound really sexy, and you're like, oh, I can get a higher win rate over there. But people, you know, it takes a lot of patience to be to be a swing trader, because you're waiting for, you know, setups to occur. Troy's got a lot of patience. Right, Troy?
Yeah. I mean, I think it just, I'm always like, I like the new things, and I like going from scalping to day trading. And if I see something that's very convincing for like a swing trade, I'll take it too. So it's just fun, man. That's why we're all here. We love it. We're addicted. And that's what it takes. That's what it takes.
All right. Take a look at some other fun stuff over here. We'll take a look at gold real quick. Who's trading gold? Type gold in chat if you're trading gold. She's been up and away. Here's a 4-hour. Man, she is up there, dude. I would be scared at this point. She's vertical. So this tells me that there is a lot of uncertainty in the market. A lot of uncertainty in the market. When you see gold pump like this at all-time highs, especially, man, first of all, I'm kind of shocked that gold is at all-time high right now, and the stock market is doing so well. Like I'm actually shocked, because typically when gold pumps like this, I mean, obviously that means uncertain. That means people, institutions, governments, they're buying gold, they're putting their faith in gold, and they're less certain about money markets. You know, so which I don't know, man. It's pretty wild. So I'm looking for either one of two things here, man. This is like a straight up move. So I would be looking for eventually a retracement here, right? Eventually. Maybe not today, but eventually. All right. And I'm looking for, let me go to the 1 hour. I'm looking for the markets to, like, if gold is going to pump, I mean, usually we're going to see a downward move. Looks like we're headed up right now. But anyways,
I'm going to go grab another cup of coffee. I'll be right back, guys.
Okay. Word. Bitcoin sitting right at 98K. Look at this little squeeze pattern. Still in a downward trend though on the 4 hour. So you got Bitcoin in a downward trend on the 4 hour. You got gold pumping all-time high. You got the Nasdaq kind of in this uptrend after a nasty, heinous dump last week. Or 2 weeks. I'm sorry, 2 weeks ago? No, yeah, last week. Yeah, I mean, let's see here. Right. Boom. Boom, boom. Kind of a squeeze pattern here itself. I think maybe we go down, we squeeze. Maybe this is what we're doing, right? And then finally retesting these lows. I think we'll retest those lows before going up, but that's just my gut feeling. I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see how she opens. We got 23 minutes. So gold, let's go back over to gold real quick. Bouncing off this shelf on a 15. Still in an uptrend. Still looking pretty good on the 1 hour. I mean, she has a shelf down here that she hasn't tapped, so could be this fair value gap right here is a nice target for gold if she starts to break down. So if you're bearish on gold, this is a nice area to target. Also, you know, depending on if you're a trend line person, but that seems like a pretty nice trend line forming on gold as well. You got 1, 2 taps. There might be a more aggressive trend line in the midst here, but I mean, could be. Is it? I don't know. You know, do you get the break? There's a retest and now you're pulling down. I don't know, man. That's the thing about trend lines. They're everywhere. So it's all about what you see from one trader to the next. You guys doing all right? Smash the like button if you're doing all right this morning. I got the alpha report here. Reading a few things. Let's see. Possible 4th day up on... Oh, that's ENPH. Never mind. Let's see. Google maintains CapEx. Misses on cloud data center. Worst place to miss. Okay, so Google missed. Huh? That was earnings yesterday. So let's take a look real quick. Let me get out of here. Take a look. We got Tesla. I think yeah, let me put Google up there real quick. How we looking pre-market for Google? Where's, holy what? Wait, what time frame am I on? Holy cow, dude. This is about to open up extremely bearish. Look at Google, guys. Holy crap. Hold on. This is not going to be good for the markets. Hold on. Geez, 7%, guys. Oh, okay, hold on. Look for a 182. Let's see where. Oh, shit, isn't it? All right, Google, 182. We got a 182 price target. Look at this shelf that was never tapped. I think this is a shelf I had. Look at that. That's crazy. Ah, yes. Makes perfect sense. I'm going to blow this up and take a look at it. So Alphabet down 7%. We're looking for another about 4.5% down to the shelf. So this is very interesting. I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I'll put that up here. We'll take a look at this later. So if Alphabet's going to dump, what else could be at risk here? Tesla, enough negative sales data in January so far, including Germany now down over 50%. Wow. Therefore, it'll maybe in place. So it's 347. Jeez, really? Let's go ahead and open up Tesla. These are going to hit the markets pretty bad, guys. 347. That's down here. That is down here. We're gonna be looking at this. I do have a shelf underneath. Look at this other shelf. Crazy, right? These are my old elf on the shelves, man. From Christmas. They never got tapped. So looking for a price target down here for Tesla. So we're looking to go short on Alphabet. We're looking to go short on Tesla. That's not good, man. Let me open up 4 hours on Meta over here. Meta came in okay though. There was nothing wrong with Meta. Okay. Let's see what else we got. AMD, not looking great. Yeah, so we're looking at, all right, so BTC, let's check out BTC one more time because we just have to recognize that she did fail right here again. So this is another failure. So rejecting this 102 level. Let me just line out some of the rejections at that 102. Now, obviously, 102 has been rejected before. Let's just go ahead and put a horizontal line there so you can see it. So this is the third rejection at this level that, you know, last time we clearly ran down to the support zone. We rejected this level. Where do you think price is going, guys? Come on, look, just look. You know, this is really good info right here because the price likes to repeat. So she's going to go down to the support line right here. Hate to tell you, but 92 is where Bitcoin's going. And the way that she changes my mind is she breaks the high. But you have to assume that she's going to do what she did the other two times. And it's not a good time to reject right now, especially after the data that I'm reading here. Let's see. Strength in second half. Boom, boom, boom. Hiring led to consumer. All right. So that's pretty much what we got as far as let's check out the volatility index. I want to check that out before we hop in. I'm leaning, excuse me. I'm leaning towards bearish sentiment for the day now, only because everything's kind of looking that way. But let's see. The volatility index really didn't do much right now. Volatility is still higher, but it's kind of leaned off here. It's not up here. that was our heinous dump in the Nasdaq. I mean, she's really not looking that bad. All right, we got about 5 minutes before the market opens. Gold dumped right to this spot here on the 15. That's that shelf. So let me put in the shelf there. We'll keep an eye on gold today since I know some of you guys are trading that. I wanted to get a good direction for the day, get in on a trade, get out, kind of like get on with my day because I have so much to do, but I don't really see anything right now. You guys doing all right? Is it possible to join your school? Applied 4 or 5 days ago. Yes, Shredded Bra. That's we were talking about it earlier. We should be letting everyone in the latest tomorrow. So it's gonna be good, man. And then you'll be able to take the challenge and go from there, bro. Yeah, sorry about the delay. Definitely not what we wanted, but it's coming.
It's called delayed gratification.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yes.
Because you're gonna be happy when you get in there and go through what we got cooking. It's sick. It's awesome.
I'm kind of excited about it. I think I got overly excited, thinking I could knock it out and get done with everything in a shorter amount of time, but it just
you're just a perfectionist, Mike. You're a perfectionist.
That's
There's
right.
nothing wrong with that.
Thank you. Thank you. And that is exactly what's going on. That's exactly why it's not out. I could have just gone with whatever, but you're right. I want it to be really good. And it is. So yeah.
Man, it's cool, guys. I don't really want to talk about it too much, but it's cool. It's legit. It's real, and it's just packed with a ton of value. I mean, a ton. So it's good. You're going to learn something from it for sure. All right, we got 3 minutes.
3 minutes. Let's go.
Smash that like button for us. Got 3 minutes. Got 33 watching. Got 15 likes.
I think the record.
People want to get a trade up, man. They're like, you don't deserve a thumbs up until you get me a win. I need a W on my account. Then I'll smash that like button.
We've been winning every day. So if you've been in here, you've got W's. People know.
People know.
Back me up, guys. If you got W's from us live streaming every day in here for the last almost month, I mean, have we not been crushing it or what? Been calling like 6 to 8 trades some days in a row. Just win. So I don't know. Like either you've effed up and you didn't make the streams, or if you know, man. If I had a running tally in here, I think that would be better. People could just see how we're crushing it, but it's okay. We just stick to our strategies, stick to the game plan, and wait for the right trade setups. I'm not trying to overtrade. It's just if I see the trade, I'm going to take it. Checking out Bookmap, you can see lots of liquidity sort of right above us at the 5, 6, 7 level. We got aggressive buyers stepping in, so I think that 5, 6, 7 level is going to get tapped. I'm going to go ahead and mark that. What's that?
That's London high.
Is it? Okay.
Yep, that's true day open right there, midnight.
All right, let's go and check that out. I know I have the let's see. I have 5, 6, 7. Let's see. Asia high, you mean? Asia high?
I consider London the start of London at midnight. So
right here, 21.6 hundo. Looks like that's gonna get grabbed. I'm gonna light that up. Bookmap hotspot, guys. All right, market is open. Ding, ding, ding. Let's go. You guys like this chill music? It's almost too chill. I'm kind of feeling like I need to amp it up a little bit. All right, so we got London lows down here. Right here. So essentially what you're seeing on your end, Troy, you look at it like this entire push here was London. This entire where's my you get what I'm saying, but this entire move was London. Yeah?
Yeah, from 12 o'clock.
Yeah. Okay. Got it. Interesting.
Yep. Yeah, and if you show up to the event that I'm hosting today inside of our group, I'm going to kind of unlock some secrets of time and show you why I've been bullish, and why I'll continue to stay bullish until another key thing happens. And that's what you're going to learn if you join the event.
Who's excited about that event, dude?
I'm literally going to show you where price likes to gravitate towards, like the real place that it likes to gravitate towards, not a key level, not a swing point, not none of that BS, not a PD array, like the real area that price likes to go to and typically goes to. So
if you guys don't know who Coach Troy is, I said it earlier, he's a badass. He will crush you. He is amazing. Sorry, but it's just a fact. The dude is just on point. So I'm looking forward to this event myself. I don't even know what he has planned. I mean, I do, but I don't. I'm looking forward to it, man.
Cool.
That's a smart move, Dave. Somebody asked, when is the event? It's in our school group, bro. And I know you're not in the group yet because you were asking about the challenge. So you just need to join the challenge. Once you go through that, if you decide to join our main school group after the challenge, after we give you a ton of value and let you decide, then we have... it'll be recorded, so you'll be able to come into the main group or how's that work, Troy? I'm sorry, I'm speaking for you. I don't even know if it's going to be recorded. Is it going to be recorded?
I don't know. It might not be.
Okay. But well, in any case,
I gotta figure out how to record it, I guess.
I can help you with that, man. If it's going to be on Zoom, because I'm just seeing it here, like. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just do Zoom and I can record it on my end.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Make sure you get that, because then if it's recorded, you just joined? Oh, that's what's up. Welcome to the group, man. Yeah, we consider our community a real community. It's like a real place where traders of like-mindedness, and when I say it sounds so cliche when I say this crap, but it's like, it's so true. You know, I didn't want Troy and we just kicked out. How many people did we kick out of the group? 900?
Over 500.
Bro, we had 1,200 people in here. Right now we have 400. So
okay, I kicked out that many.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was like 700.
Yeah. I kicked them out for just not contributing, like we only want people who are like really serious about trading, and if you're just going to be on the sidelines and not do anything, I'm just going to kick you out. I don't care if you're paying me or not. Yeah, DM us, because what's crazy is nobody's DM'd us. He kicked out all these people. Nobody DM'd us. Like, I haven't gotten one. Me either.
It was hilarious. All right, well, you know what? It's all good. That just tells you there's very few people that take it serious. Okay, we were smashing through this first 5-minute candle. Let's see. First 5-minute candle is open right now. Smashed through the highs and the lows of the previous candles. Let's go to the 15. I thought I was looking at a 15. Sorry. So smashing through the bottom of the 15, coming up to the top. We kind of opened high. We moved lower. We'll probably end somewhere in the middle. That's that candle range theory, right? Where you open high. Okay, what's it going to do? Create a bottom wick. It just did. And now you're right back in the middle. So you're it needs to get above this previous candle's wick to really take off here. Anyways, we're not doing anything. We're just kind of chilling right now. I'm going to wait for one of these liquidity areas to get grabbed. We're going to be patient today and just play what we see. We cannot, if you try to rush into trades, you're going to get smashed. It really just no direction just yet. We're kind of in a very weird spot because we're in between ranges and we just want to be very careful here. Bookmap is showing some heat above us, so I just want to show you that real quick. You can see 21,566. Like I said, I got Bookmap hotspot up here, so this would be the, you know, closest. This would be the thing that I would say if I were just looking at Bookmap, I'd say we're going there as sort of like our, you know, first target. That does make sense because Asia's high as well. But I don't have an entry model for that. Does that make sense? I just see liquidity in Bookmap, which is it's an amazing tool, right? But I don't have necessarily an entry model. It would just be you saying, okay, you know what, we're going up here. Okay, what's the distance there? Where are you gonna put your stop if you're doing a hard stop? How are you gonna trade that? So if I'm bullish, I gotta go down to a lower time frame, just like this. Find a shelf, just like this, which we do have right here, but we just gotta wait. This has gotta push. It's gotta be clear, and it's just not clear yet. So hopefully you guys can appreciate that. I'm not gonna rush into trades like a lot of these other jokers. I just get in right now. If I see it, I'll take it. Okay. Shout out to the guys who understand patience. It is not an easy thing to do, especially when I know people are waiting for something. So I get it, but nothing I can do about it.
Yeah, price is just waiting till 9, I think, before it really takes a run. So
if you understand the shelf method, right, Troy? If they understand the shelf method, they'll know what this means. I got it up here. So we want to see that extension, right? And if we're looking for continuation, that's going to be the model. So those of you guys who know and you've been following me and you understand how my methodology works with the shelf method, you'll see what needs to happen here. And this is within what? This is within the first 15-minute range, right? So what are the probabilities here?
I am very, very much thinking that we go up. But
I'm going to delete that because it's not done yet. Let that 1 minute candle play out. Yeah, I mean, we grab that first liquidity pocket right there. You can just see it right here. We already grabbed that. The next one's up here. 21,600. Okay, so this, look at how this is closing now. 4 seconds, right? 3 seconds, done. All right, very little range at the bottom. That's fine. Nice little shelf here. This whole range up until this wick right here, I would consider it a good buying continuation if it gives it to you. All right, don't FOMO in. Don't buy the tops like you always do and wreck your account. You keep doing that. You keep saying, oh, I got to get it now. Oh, I got to get it now. And then it reverses on you a little bit and you don't understand why it does that. It's because you keep FOMOing in. Stop doing that. I'm talking to whoever needs to hear that right now. If you needed to hear that, smash the like button. If you needed to hear that, that was for you. All right. Literally tapping Asia's high. Literally tapping it. Like to the tick. Okay, so what is this? This is a continuation model, right? So I'm going to put it up here as a continuation model. And you decide what you want to do. It's up to you. Yeah. I saw that comment. It's funny. Yeah, man. Me too. I'm with you. I think a lot of us in here could start our own school group on how to lose money. What's funny is like, if I just taught the opposite of, you know, like all the bad habits of what I used to do, if I just had taught the opposite, like this is what I'm thinking, we go along here, right? and we just do the opposite, I would be a millionaire just off of that. Just off of that. It would just be multi-millionaire off of that. I wouldn't have to trade. Looking for a bounce right off that shelf. Let's see what happens here. Literally tapping into it right now. $41. We got 3 minutes to go. All right, tapping the shelf, pulling up. We're looking for like a 10 to 15 point move here, so not a big move. So we're looking for like 10, 15 points. There it is. All right, very nice. I'm gonna exit this position now. All right, I am exited, I'm out. Right there. Okay, nice. Who got the W? Type W in chat. Excited for you guys. That's the continuation of price using the shelf model. You can notice where it tapped to. I did take that trade on my prop account, my little prop, and I do have the PAs going, so excited about that too. So
Mike is the shelf king.
The shelf king. That's right, man. That's another W. This is going on, I don't know, 4 weeks now of really crushing in here with you guys, being pretty. If you didn't take it because you don't know, that's fine. But I just want to show you something real quick before we exit. Check this out. So the shelf is here, right? Look at where price bounced off of. You know I extended the range just because of this candle, but that's kind of wild that, it's absolutely just a perfect entry right off the shelf. I'm going to be very honest with you right now. I talked about not FOMOing in, right? I do feel like a little part of me extended that shelf up because I wanted to be able to catch the move, which is part of FOMO. So I do feel like I actually was a little bit of a degenerate there and got in way too early. But had you gotten in down here, had I just been patient, more patient, I would have squeezed another 2 points out. Because I'm looking for 10 points, right? If I get a stellar entry like that, I mean, that's when I'm saying, okay, take the stop loss, write it right underneath price like this. As price is going, you're right here, just right underneath it. And this, if it hits, it hits. But that would have pushed up like probably 13, 14 points because that was pretty fast. All right. So guys, first 15-minute range, keep an eye out on that. We'll go over to the 15 real quick. We got 1 minute to go. Mark out your 15-minute range. See what happens at news. We end up breaking higher, closing outside of this 15-minute range on a 15-minute time frame. That's more of like a day trade, but it'll give you a better direction on where price is headed. That's it, man. Tomorrow we'll be trading with the private group. So if you want to trade with me daily, go join the challenge first. See if trading is for you. See what kind of trader you are. We'll be releasing that tomorrow. So the link is where's the link? I'll make sure it's in the there it is. Okay, so join the challenge. And yeah, guys, you want to trade with me daily? I'm doing it live in real time. We'll be doing like a Zoom type of thing. So after the challenge, if you want to do that, you'll have the opportunity to do that. All right, that's it. You guys have a great rest of your day. I hope you enjoyed the stream. We got our W. I really have nothing else to do. I'm excited for everybody else to make a win today. So hopefully you get a win. Don't take a winning trade and turning it into a losing trade. Don't overtrade. Don't do all the things you're doing to destroy your account. All right. Survive. All right. Bye, guys.
See you guys.